Last week, I embarked on an article that was intended to be about learning from your mistakes. But somewhere midway down the page, it began to take on a life of its own. And before I knew what had happened, it suddenly became a piece on the much larger theme of the renewal of human potential. Proof, in an odd way, that I've indeed learned from my mistakes, at least when it comes to writing. Gone are the days when I tried to be a perfect writer, obsessing over every comma, or whether I was staying on topic and worrying endlessly how my timid attempts to communicate would be received. Gone are the days when I craved likes or comments or emojis or any sort of proof that my work was being read. And gone with it, thankfully, is my ego. I'm no longer writing for any other purpose than to help my fellow man in any way I can. And living the truth of this last statement and still being able to come up with a never-ending list of things to write about is an unbelievably liberating experience and perhaps the greatest gift I've ever received that I can now share with you. For me, writing is no longer an attempt to become famous or be followed or have 100 likes or 1,000,000 likes on social media or be revered or adored. And my enthusiasm is not the least bit dampened by the fact that I currently have a whopping 7 followers on the platform where I host this blog. And to each of you, I say thank you simply for being you. These days, I write because I love to share ideas and give others something to think about as they go about their day without having any preconceived notions regarding what the readers will take from my work or what sort of thoughts of their own it will subsequently inspire. Equally, it's not for me to say who should find these words, or when they should find them, or even what they should take from them. It's only to hope that people do find them on the day that they most need to, be that today, or next week, or years from now. And that's the real beauty of writing on the internet, because the internet is forever. 300 years from now, if this blog post still exists in cyberspace, anyone in the world will be able to discover it on any device and probably hear it read to them in their own language. And that got me thinking about how I could make these posts as engaging and immersive as possible. And from that notion was born the idea of this blog series, an incredibly simple and yet highly immersive micro-journey into the contemplative part of your mind that's also freely available for everyone to discover and enjoy in their own time. I sincerely hope you do.